And welcome back, everybody. Happy Saturday to everybody out there. We're getting oh so close to the release of A Lawless Time here. And spoilers are done. And so I think we're going to get into some more of the meat and potatoes, some more fun content here. And what we got today is a Theorycraft battle between the two regulars on the channel, Aaron and myself. We got ourselves a little bit of a Jabba Green here versus nice little Street Fighter stuff we got going on here versus a Saw Gerrera blue deck. So what we're
Oh
gonna
man.
do is we're gonna hop into the deck list and talk about those. Aaron's probably gonna ask some questions, and I'm probably gonna ask some questions for him. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna hop into some Karrabast private lobbies and play them against each other. So it's a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoy it. Aaron, you got anything?
No, I'm ready to give you a thrashing with my boy Saw.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know. We'll see, man. I'm not too keen on my guy bouncing stuff back and then you just obliterating anything I end up playing. So we'll see what happens here. All right. So let's first talk about your deck, Aaron.
sure.
We got Saw here.
Yeah, Saw Gerrera. I was at first pretty anxious about this guy, not having a heroes and pip and not having a or a villainy pip. I thought would severely limit the card pool. But honestly, with the introduction of these multi-aspect cards, you get some interesting. You do get some interesting cards that you get access to. Benthic Two Tubes is an obvious. Um, I like Lazarazi.
Yeah.
I think she might be the only blue card that I have in this deck, besides Han Solo, who's also just a good one drop. But ultimately, the whole deck is sort of built around this interaction with L3, bringing in as many droids as possible. With my testing that I've done with Saw is going wide and using your units to just value trade up, get some overwhelm damage, and then eventually have a wider board state that whenever you swing with Saw, you can get some devastating turns. It's 10 to, I think the most that I've ever done with a single swing on Saw is, I think, 17 damage with a combination of sudden ferocities and some other tools. I did add in Trip Zero, BD1, couple other, just a couple of splash droids in here that
Okay.
L3 can grab that are just solid value.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I love this leader so far, and I'm excited to be playing him.
Yeah, the droid stuff is fun. I want to make L3 work in some capacity. I think she's pretty dang solid if you can get it to go right. And obviously, I think 000 or however we're gonna say it is probably the best one to grab from that bunch. I know I was messing around with it a touch in the baby boba in a red version. Um, and I think L3 is really interesting too if we start applying credits to some of that stuff too, because then you can really start to grab some crazy droid stuff. So yeah, I see the off aspect BD1 here too for the L3. So it'll be interesting to see if you get that L3 off if some crazy stuff happens. And um I do like the one cost of it too, because that way you can flood the board with 4 units at that point. You two cost droids maybe, and then the BD1 plus the L3. So
Yeah, and then if the unit that he applies to dies, he becomes a one cost 3/3 with
right,
Saw Gerrera's ability, which is not,
yeah,
which is premium stats.
yeah. I don't. I guess what is it? That's the only, and then the 000 here are the only ones that have the villainy or the heroism pip. So I guess that's not too bad. But I mean you're never playing them right outside of the L3, so
No.
you get a little splash, I guess. Um, Yeah, no, this seems like a crazy fast aggro thing here. I don't know about that one aggressive bounty hunter guy. I've just been playing him in Kid Boba, so or been trying
hmm
to make him work. I just I think my deck today was going to be Kid Boba, but the lack of bounty hunters and cumulative color is really just not great right now. Even though I think the leader's
Sure.
really freaking good. So, all right. If you don't have anything else, we'll go on to the Jabba.
Yeah, tell me about Jabba.
All right, so I just kind of piled this together here. Obviously we had to start with Salacious Crumb and Garandan. when I first saw Jabba, the first thing I thought about was playing just Garandan over and over again and making your opponent try and flip the table. Um, but some other stuff in here that I really, really like and I really, really want to try out that I haven't yet is obviously Miles Kanata. You bring her in, maybe off the ambush, right? And then it's effectively a card draw because you just return the unit to your hand instead of putting it on the bottom of your deck, which feels incredibly strong in Jabba. I think that's probably the best place that she's going to fit. Um, Vermilion is something that I just want to clown around with. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's good. 5/7 if I can get it out early. That's really, really solid stat line. I included another one drop in there because, like, in my mind, I don't want to be sacrificing my board too terribly much necessarily. Um, so I think the idea that I want to try and do is play one of these guys, specifically Crumb, right, on turn 1 or 2, and then keeping a unit while also bringing something back, and then immediately going to 5 cost here, which is why there's not
Hmm.
really a 4 drop in the deck. Um, I also like the idea of Contracted Hunter and then bringing him back and just doing that over and over again as a kill spell, more or less. I'm not, eager escort fighter. Like, I think that card is just going to be seeing a lot more play with a lot of decks that just don't have the space tools that they once had.
Hmm.
I am unbelievably high on Protect the Pod as a removal tool at this point, with rotation going on, and throwing that on a 3/9 fat Jabba feels really, really solid to me. Um, and then we got the top in, right, with Sonara San, which is something I've wanted to test with Jabba for a while now. If I can give her ambush and then get a unit out of that point, that feels really, really strong to me. Tear the ship apart, I have been messing with it. It can be really fun, but it can be really bad. I
Yeah.
think I'm starting to lean towards trying to get it out earlier than not, um, just to potentially swing the board. But again, it's just like I
Yeah.
have all these other 7 drops. It's probably just going to be better off if I play those. Um,
Yeah, we talked about that in our spoiler video. That card kind of relies on playing against a deck that has bombs for you to
yeah,
grab.
yeah. And then another card that I have started to transition more towards in my mind as a Chewbacca pilot counter is Arrest over Charged with Corruption. Charged with Corruption was the one that I was like heavily, heavily leaning on, but obviously the stipulation is there that you have to have the green to disclose, and then it costs 1 more, and then so obviously Arrest doesn't fully remove the unit from play, but it gets rid of the Chewbacca um, pilot, which is all I'm really trying to do with Charged with Corruption anyway. So I like that a lot better, and then obviously it has more play into like getting rid of a sentinel that's being pesky or something like that for the turn. Um, I think Boba Fett is just an absolute hoser in this deck. Like, ambushing him with Jabba is just insane to me. Getting him out early is just insane to me. I think still an AT is just the card in yellow right now. Like,
Hmm.
there's just so few ways to deal with that. And then we got Hold for Questioning for more removal or card hate, hand hate for you. So if I'm looping my Garandans and holding for removal, hopefully then you're not playing anything to just delete my board. Um,
Yeah.
and then early Thrawn with credit tokens has just been an absolute bomb of all bombs. Like, again, I've been playing a lot of Kid Boba, and early Thrawn with the credits is just disgustingly good. And I can't quit my Blade Wing. So that's kind of what I threw together here. We'll see how it goes. I'm not. I really don't like the idea of bouncing my board back and just not having a board state. But maybe if we can get to this Maz Kanata early or some of these other bombs, then we'll be able to take it down a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into a Karrabast stream now. So we got this little view here for you. We got our deck sorted in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit ready and hope that we are in good spots on the screen. And it looks like we are, which
All
is really
right.
nice.
I'll take that, I
Hopefully,
think.
Aaron, I'm sharing my screen for him, but hopefully he's not looking at my stuff too much.
Yeah, I've got it minimized, don't worry. I think I do have a good enough opening hand. I think I'm definitely gonna keep that.
Uh, well, we're gonna play a few games, so let's just see what happens here. um, I just saw your deck list, but I can't even remember if I care about that card right now. Um, let's do this.
I'm starting with my favorite opening card. Benthic Two Tubes is just an absolute banger. The fact that he can reach for 6 just
I'm gonna kind of
makes him
dodge you there on that
crazy.
one. Play keep away.
I think
Attack
I
with
don't
you.
have use for
It's
that
plus two
card
plus O.
anymore.
Yeah, no, I love Benthic two tubes too. Like 3/2 is obviously not the premium stat line, but the on attack and when defeated, like he can trade into 2/4s and then while also, you know, I know then obviously in Saw. I mean, he's a Saw card, so um, let's do this. See what you're gonna play here.
Let's go here.
Okay.
Don't give too much away.
This card just has some sick artwork. I mean,
Gucci
I didn't
heading.
really get into the Alien versus Predator stuff here, but that's the vibes I'm getting. I think
That is what he does kind of look like a
this guy
predator a little
just does
bit.
not look like
All
somebody you
right.
want to be tussling with.
I think I'm gonna go with a Gong Droid here. Get a few units out, and at this point, I've got enough of a board that I'm not scared to.
So that's kind of what my thinking with that card with the one drops is. I can play it. It doesn't really do anything for me, but I can generate the credit. Obviously, I'm playing off curve, but I still keep a unit on board, and now I have 5 resources to really to play
Yeah,
with. So
I like that. Yeah, I like for Saw. I'm trying to get an early board state advantage, so he's got lots of low
yeah,
low costed units so that he can slap them down. And at this point, I can use his ability, maintain a board state for his flip, and then just start hammering it.
yeah. I
Get
mean,
the
you got a lot
damage
going
in
on
while we
over there for
can.
sure. So I think I'm gonna go for this because even with well, actually, let's do this first.
Sure. Just gonna start hammering it.
Mm,
He's got 2 credits left. He reveals. I think I'm gonna claim here.
I got some interesting stuff.
All right, I don't want you bouncing and getting another credit. You flip on the next turn.
That's when Saw flips too, right?
Yeah,
He's
Saw
six, yeah.
also flips next turn. So I think what I want to do here is trade there, get the extra overwhelm damage and the when defeated to base.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna use a credit to kill.
Yep.
I think we go lots here because you've already used your ability. And I'm just gonna claim I don't want to be bouncing the boba at this point. And now I have a credit for the Jabba flip. All right, here we go. See if he gets your any of your off aspect stuff.
I didn't, unfortunately. Mostly looking at what I'm not gonna be seeing later, and I think I'm okay with the stuff that I'm sending to the bottom. Um, I'll play these guys out. Give another shield token. You can defeat L3 with the ability. You can also defeat the Gonk droid. I'll give it to Han Solo here. And this, actually, you know what? Here, wait. Let me undo that real quick.
All right, all
I'm
right, all right.
gonna play
Judge.
these in the reverse order. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give the experience there to my to my guy,
That
and now I've
seems
got
pretty
a
good.
pretty aggressive board state that I'm
Yeah,
pleased
see,
with.
this is my problem with Jabba is like I'm just bouncing stuff and I'm not really, you know, taking care of some of the stuff that needs to be taken care of. So let's do this. And let's kill here.
All right. Yeah, I'll give L3 an experience point. Okay. Um. All right. So if I flip here, get some damage in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go 4 to base with Saw,
Yeah, this
and
is.
then another 2 to base with, and now I've got you in check. If you can't take care of my shielded Han Solo.
Well, for the funds.
For the fun of it.
Yeah,
Good
I
game,
mean,
good game.
I'm just gonna hit a regular rematch here and we'll just keep going. Like,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is my
that works
issue
for
with the
me.
Jabba is I don't know. I feel like I can't be sacrificing early board state as much. I don't, but like that's the whole point of the leader. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's got a. I think that he's got a place. Him being, I think him, Lando, or him and Boba are the easiest to create credits, unless I'm forgetting some other like set leaders.
Yeah, but like the difference is Boba doesn't have to get rid of his board.
Yeah, and that was our. Uh,
All right, all right.
okay, you start with initiative.
I'm gonna mulligan
Got
this.
another hand that I'm happy with. I think I'm gonna keep it.
Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe I just don't really care.
Java. Six showcase. Six showcase. But then
Yeah,
it,
shot
then
the
it, then it had to
shot
go and get
the
one up by Sebulba. So
All right. It hurts, but I'm gonna put that one down.
I think I'm just gonna claim because
Yeah,
yeah, you just like get free on board at that point. Damn.
I think that's smart. I think that's the definitely the way to go.
Yeah. And I think I just do this.
Deal a 1 to base, and I will drop my. I'll drop
I mean, maybe
my.
the idea is just like kind of like Lando,
Supply.
right? Is to get the one credit before you flip, and then try and supercharge that
That's what I
flip.
was worried about. All right. So I have a feeling you're gonna trade with this guy anyways.
uh, yeah.
So I think I'm okay taking the 2 to base. I think I'm just gonna send 6 to your face and then get some indirect off. Um, then
Yeah, I mean that's the big
unfortunately,
difference, right, between him, like, because Anakin, you had to hit a leader, or you had to hit a unit. Sorry.
yeah. Now I'm feeling a little nervous.
So
I have
now I
nearly
think is the
nearly the
time.
exciting board state that I had last time.
Now is the time that I do that because, and I think indirect damage actually plays into my favor pretty well because of the fact that I can just bounce that unit back and kind of make it into a positive for myself.
That's what I'm thinking here is that I have no way of dealing straight 5 damage to that unit.
Yeah,
And
no.
so at this point I don't even think I'm gonna try.
There he is, the little rat. All right.
Unfortunately,
The
cannot
little
let him
rat has
live.
been thwarted.
So you've still got 4 to deal with. That's cute, but I don't know that it's what I want to be doing now. Oh wait, actually, let me put this
I
one.
think I want to
Actually, no,
play
I'm
this
going down.
turn. See what
So
happens here.
this guy trades with any of my units,
Oh yeah, he
and I don't
does.
want that to happen. So I'm going to attack with Heisinger using Saw's ability and slap a experience point onto my guy. Now, if you've got Boba, which I have a feeling is about to come down, maybe not. Loy Saw, slap a sudden ferocity on him. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right, you're ambushing into Uh-oh, Stinky.
I mean, I feel like you just don't let the on attack go off and just trade, right? Like you can.
Uh maybe if I let the on attack go off, you keep a 7/7. I'm actually no, I'll let it go off. Um and then I'll claim here.
Okay.
I got what I needed off the top.
What did you get? You got yourself a little aggressive negotiations or something?
Little aggressive negotiations for
Tough scene. Tough
three
scene.
three raid 2 +4
Blech.
for
All right.
9
Well,
base.
we were getting. See, that's.
Getting closer there.
Yeah, I think maybe buffing out the early curve is probably better. I mean, maybe if I can just loop that contracted headhunter over and over again. Um,
Yeah, and I don't know. We didn't see a ton of ambush. I think that ambush is probably where Jabba is the most
yeah.
excited to see, where like you ambush into a unit and then bring it back, and then you can just, recur that cost
Well,
over and over
so
again. But I don't know if that's more valuable than just keeping a unit on the board that can continue to trade with what's there.
did you hit the confirm rematch button there?
Oh, whoops. No, I left. Apologies.
Unbelievable, this guy. All right, we got to create a new lobby.
I
Uh,
won my too, so I was like, let's
yeah,
let's
yeah,
get
yeah.
out of
Next
here.
round. Enough of this bum. Um,
All right, back in.
yeah. I mean, I think is that the new syndicate lackey? Is he? I don't know that he's underworld though. I didn't see him when I was. I mean, I was.
Syndicate Lackey.
The new bounty hunter guy. He's the 5/4 ambusher on 5. He was in the last card
Yes,
dump.
he is a bounty hunter.
But is he underworld? Because I don't care about. I care more about underworld in this deck than I do bounty.
Yeah, and I don't think that it's worth the. It costs 2 more for 1 more damage, and the obvious like contracted hunter is just better in every way. I think it's cheaper,
Yeah.
and if you're paying 5, if you're ambushing on 5, you're slapping into something that's got more than 4 damage 9 times out of 10.
All right.
Unless you're in like an aggro list.
Let's try it again. You got okay. There we go.
Ready?
should be letting
All
me go
right, I'll
first,
give it
you
to
bum.
you since I won the last
Yeah, I was
one.
about to say, come on now. All right.
Okay,
Um,
another hand I'm pretty thrilled with.
I got some different cards this time, so I want to try them.
It's probably not sticking. So let's
I
go
would
here.
like. I just don't know. I'm not gonna be able to. That's the issue. Is I'm not gonna be able to stick that against this. My issue with Contracted Hunter though is like if I can't I have to underdrop it, which I mean it's fine, right? Because it's a 4/4 ambusher, so
Mm-hmm.
I think it's this.
Yeah, I think that's solid.
Let's try this one.
What'd you pick up? Sonarson. All right, so now I got to be lookout for a 7/7. You can kill my leader on flip at this point. So I'm gonna play the only card that doesn't die immediately to that.
See, I think I just gotta keep playing on curve here. Like I don't. This doesn't really
This is interesting because I don't know if I want you to be able to bounce this guy back, play him again, draw a card, and get
like credit.
a credit. So, and I don't know that I care so much about this guy that I want to keep him. So I'm gonna overwhelm the 2,
There it
restore
is.
1. Let's go. Let's go this way.
Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and start with this here.
All
Ooh,
right.
spicy, spicy draw
Protect
you
the
could potentially
pod.
give me here.
You can use that for, and then that's your whole resource. So if you bounce this guy, you get a credit token, and then you have, well, yeah, so you can't use it. So protect the pod's gonna come in. Um, but I'm looking. I think I'll pay the 1 resource. I don't know that I have any. I don't want to fully curve out this turn.
Maybe it's just time then. What do we want to say? I'll say aggressive negotiations. That freaking card. No aggressive negotiations.
This time.
But we do got a juicy target.
Slap that L3 out of my hands.
Yes, sir.
In a deck where I already have a pretty low hand count, that hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, and I mean I think that's the plan here is like
All right. I can at least trade. I can deal the 1 to Vizago. Well, not trade, sorry. I can take him out. Feeling a lot less confident this time around. We'll deal that indirect damage to you. Shockingly.
so I'm just gonna put it all there, right? Because you can saw ability.
Uh, Actually gonna do this instead.
What the heck? If you control another, okay, all right, sure.
And notably a droid, which is
Yeah,
mostly why that's around.
it makes sense. Here I am resourcing this card again. Um.
All right. Well, now I'm significantly less afraid of
Oh, that's the thing is I didn't really create a
Narasana.
credit.
That's fair. You can't trade with any of my guys. So I'm just gonna hammer it home, I think. Contracted Hunter back. Can pop the shield. Let's do this. Hold on. To think. Yeah, let's do this instead.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Sacrificing that little space unit.
Boba would be cool.
Yeah, jeez. Well, he gets the experience on attack. So
Ah,
Han Solo will
yeah.
yet again finish it for me.
Dude, Han Solo's a little bitch.
Han Solo's pretty tough. I
I
think
hate.
that I like that his he would have been perfect in like
All right, don't hit
Anakin or
return
something.
anymore.
I won't. I won't. I will confirm a rematch. Are there any other decks you want to try out?
Nah, nah. I mean, yeah, but like for the sake of the video, right? Like, I don't want to just
Sure.
abandon. And I don't know. There's like, obviously, I think it's pretty tried and true. The more you play something, the more you start to figure things out.
1000%.
But it's just really, really hard when I'm already like nuking my board, and then on the opposite end of that,
I actually think I
the
should
one or
have
two
already missed
things that I
one.
play, um, you can just immediately delete. So maybe it's the matchup, maybe it's the leader too, but it's not felt it's not felt too great.
I'll say this is the best that
This just
that
does.
that Saw's felt. I know that playing against other decks, he really struggles against things like Obi-Wan Virgin's Temple and stuff like that. People are now putting things out of my reach.
Yeah.
Um, I will say that I'm not thrilled with either of the hands I've had to play this time. So let's just start this off honest before you. Okay, okay. So you can bounce and replay that, getting
Blats would be
another credit.
brutal here.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a card that I'm missing at the moment. Let's go here. I don't really need to ambush anything. Claim. There you are. All right, let's stop with these shenanigans. I don't need him bouncing around.
Eh.
Woof. To develop.
So this has gone about
All
as
right,
good as
so
it could have to this point in the 4 games we've played so far for me, but I still just I don't know, man. Like I don't have anything on board. You have 3 units. They can all punch up.
Yeah, I think that Saw is missing cards. Like I think L3 was really what he was missing. A card that can come in and refresh the board state. He's missing things like Kellerin, or anything else. All right, that's all your resources. So
Hey, I got the one.
let's
Maybe I throw a crumb
let's,
down.
maybe you could. You could.
Oh God.
That would be frustrating for sure. Um,
I think this situation right here is a prime example of how I felt most games. It's like I've stuck the boba, I've gotten value out of it, but now you have this Saw Gerrera that can just yeah, and it's like it feels very hard.
it's tough. It's definitely it's definitely not ideal, an ideal situation.
It feels
When
very
you
hard.
have, I think that this leader might be uniquely hellish because if I didn't have exactly that
Yeah.
to trade up into, I needed the Heisinger to give the experience. Although I guess maybe a Lazrazi would have come in and done some damage as well. Um, but yeah, I think that. Hold on.
I mean, I'm still not in a terrible spot compared to the other games. Like, I
No,
feel
yeah,
like
I
the
mean
other
4
games that
damage
we've
based on our
had,
flip turn. I was winning the game the turn after our flip turn,
right?
so I definitely forced I definitely you forced me to trade quite a bit. The ambushers helped out. I don't know who to attack with here first. Um, let's go with this guy. I can still get value out of Heisinger here. We'll go that way.
Pass.
He's passing, huh? All right, so what am I scared of? A 4 resource card that can kill me. Boba can't do it. I don't know anything that can punch up for 7, but I'm about to find out. Ah.
See, that card
Oh, you took
actually
my aggressive
feels
negotiations.
that card.
That sucks.
Yeah, that card kind of feels good into these dual aspect lists, right? Because it's gonna hit more often than not at that point.
Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep both these cards. All right. A casual swing for 13 on Saw's flip turn or after his flip turn. Something that I like. I mean, it's crazy. You were at 4 damage a second ago.
Yeah.
Still nothing off aspect, but I can go here and I can delete that craving power.
All right. Well, you got this one again. All right. Well, we'll just keep banging our head against the wall here. Yeah. I mean, I
Are
had the
we
Rancor, right? But
sure going in for another rematch?
yeah. Just keep it going.
All right.
Um, once again, I'm not, and like it's your deck's fast, so like I think I got to control, and then hope to get um just a good Jabba flip, basically. Getting something with Maz Kanata would feel really good, I think. Um,
I was gonna say we still haven't seen that happen.
well, so here's the issue, and now that I'm thinking about it, yes, ambushing her is good, but I'm not getting the card draw if Jabba's out. I can't return it to my hand at that point, so it's just hard.
Right.
And like there's just no world in which I can stick her because your turn one plays are going to delete her every time.
That's fair. Yeah. Yeah.
back. I like the opportunity, or I like that you now have uh, that credit token. I mean, that's something you were missing before. Do you have anything else in the deck that creates credit tokens for you?
No. And maybe that's part of the issue here, but I don't know, man. I just
I think it might help for sure.
like this is just not a sustainable way to play Star Wars Unlimited.
Let's go. Let's go with this one. Cavern Angels X Wings. Love the flavor. Comes in, deals 2 when defeated, and so 6. If you know, 2 cost threatens 6 damage. With Saw Gerrera is just immense. Claim. I don't have much else going on here. It's fair. That's fair.
Like I think I just need to build this lower to the ground because I'm staring at like my my thought process was to ramp into something crazy, but like I have to get there, and blowing up my
Yeah,
board just
I like it. I mean, yeah, at least like it doesn't have the same effect that Lando does, where Lando can like get a crap ton of tokens and then just continuously be pumping out um, large amounts of. Maybe I should have traded there so you can't. You have exactly enough resources, but we live and learn. What's he gonna name? Aggressive negotiations and smart. Claim that. Super loving the cards that I've been dealt.
and like even still, this is a lower to the ground list where you're trying to get value out of the leader, but like any other list where we're going to see stuff that's being played on curve with higher stats, like there's not been too many turns where you're playing like a ton of
Let's try
stuff.
this.
Um, what am I trying to say? Like multiple cards per turn.
Right.
So like
Unfortunately, not another 2-drop for me to slap down. Get the damage in with Lazarazi while I can.
yeah.
Play Cinta.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Like this because now, yeah, even if you use the Rancor here, and now I can just claim.
Wait, I
Even if
thought
you
I
use
had
the
a. Did I not have a?
well, even if you do, um,
Oh, I didn't even hit the Jabba action, and it's not letting me redo it. Damn.
it won't let you undo it.
No. I'll hang on.
Okay.
Never mind.
Well, if
I was
you
hiding the chat
there you
for
go, there
the.
you go, there you go. All right, so you're doing this. I'll let you kill Saw with the on attack, and then I'll just claim here. And I've got an aggressive negotiations in my hand that I can use on Senta, or I could just use Saw's ability here and
Yeah. No,
go
it's
in for the 7.
it
He's
might
got
just
options.
it might just
He's got
be
options.
yeah. It's
Well, I think ironic. I mean, I think Saw Gerrera suffers from the same thing that you do. That if I'm putting cards down and people are taking them out before, like if they're value trading into my
yeah.
units, um, then Saw Gerrera I think folds like a napkin. He's the best in instances like this where I can, um, you know, trade up into them and then put lower units down. But
Right.
if I'm ever at a point where I have no units on the board and my opponent does, um, then soccer is getting
ran
blown
over.
up by the Death Star like you did.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the thing. It's
It's
like
moving.
my ability is wanting to take things off the board, and you're already taking things off the board, so it's hard to get anything down before Jabba comes out. But we'll press on for another one or two here. We will press on.
Is there ever a world? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you can't race this deck. I don't know.
I don't think so.
That sucks. That sucks for me real bad. Claim.
So now I can do this and then pull that back. That could be okay. It doesn't have anything down. It's just that may not
So
be
I'm gonna
right.
make you have that.
So we'll do this.
Claim.
And I think I just want to control
Yeah.
you. Like,
yeah.
And I'm going to put one here for sure, because then I can bring it back to my hand.
All right. I'll go here and hope that you just can't threaten him too much. I'll claim, but a beguile or
I really like that card for you. See, that's kind of what I want, is like multiple units, pull one back to get the credit.
I'm okay with that. I don't want to sacrifice Quinlan here.
I think you do.
Go, what, 8 to base, bring you up to 11? Yeah, but looking at the cards in my hand, I don't know that I can. I think I have to make you make some decisions.
Let's try it.
Yeah, you're replaying that guy.
I think I just claimed to try and get the Maz off.
Get rid of that guy. That won't have much use after this turn. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So he comes in ready, pays 1 resource.
But then he's supposed to go to the
now,
bottom of my deck, is the thing.
Now I'm gonna head and I'm gonna take that trade.
That makes
Can't
some
let
sense.
you get the Boba back to hand. Interesting. I'm gonna go here.
So does he get the +2 on his? You may attack with another unit. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and kill that, because you can't kill me with your saw now. My Jabba, at least.
Okay, so you only have 2 resources available. I think I'm gonna claim. Not a lot of L3s in this deck that I built around L3. But we'll go here. We'll trigger Cinta. I'll go
God.
4 to base. Like that. 5. It is my whole turn. I'm pretty vulnerable on the ground with, I mean, the 12 health. I'm looking at, yeah, 12 damage.
I think we do this.
Yeah, and then your whole board can trade with my whole board, and after that, I think
And I think we swing
it's a
with
swan song.
Maz. This works.
Yeah, that dog will hunt.
We go there. We go there. We go there. We go there.
Source. All right. I'll stop doing this. Stop resourcing at 7. I mean, there's no real
Yeah, I
need.
mean, if Maz can get going here,
Actually, sorry. I should resource.
if Maz can get going, like, because I've gotten a Boba and a contracted hunter, and that's really, really helped me clean up the board. Like, really.
Blank. Oh no, I can't. I can go blank, blank, blank. This is a toughie. Let's get rid of that one.
Yep. Hmm. Let's do this now before. So use the credit.
You're not using the credit, or did you use Java's ability?
No, I did.
Shouldn't that be ambushing then?
Oh my god.
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Wait, did I do it wrong? Play an
I think
underworld
so.
from your. Okay, I did. All right. All right. All right.
Uh, yeah, that's my only ground unit, so I have to let you do that.
And now I just don't know that I necessarily care about Jabba staying alive. Like, I don't have a credit for him. I mean, I guess it's still 3 damage, right? But I think we do
Yeah,
this.
I think I am plumb out of options here. I haven't seen my
I think I
L3s
do
is the
this.
only. No, let's. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Actually, sorry. You know what? I am gonna resource. Apologies.
This freaking guy.
I know. I'm all over the place.
Oh, there's your L3. Mm. No. I want to. Sorry.
Yep. Okay. I haven't gotten the. Yeah, I'll allow. I'll allow. We'll allow it.
I'm going to kill there. I think we do this, and like you kill something. Probably Heisinger.
Maybe. So you're going 19 to my base.
I wish I was going 19 to your base.
Sorry, 9. 9 to my base, 19 total. Yeah, I guess it should be Heisinger. You may do 7 damage to it. I'll take the experience. But well, shit. Can't keep letting this happen. It's a toughie.
Oh, that's not good. Ugh. I need a
You know what this?
hero.
Oh man, what do we got? uh,
Uh,
you're also low on hand space.
uh,
It was close. It was close. We snuck it out there
all right,
in
one
a little
more.
bit. I think that this what this deck needs is or what I'm missing is that collateral damage. It'd be really nice to deal 2 damage to it and 2 damage to a base at certain points.
Yeah.
Um, but all right, let's do one more.
All right.
This is it. All the marbles. Oh yeah, we got a mulligan this one. This is bad juju. This isn't much better, but
It's just like, what am I? I'm gonna pop the chat back out. Remember what you had there?
um,
Makes sense.
gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think this
It was either
game's
that or the Lats Razzie, and
probably over now.
yeah, naming. I thought you might be more scared of L3, but I think that Lats might. I don't know. Either way, I was dealing with that. Either way, I was dealing with the Garandin the
Yeah.
second time you played him.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. That just doesn't feel good at all. At all. So many. I've literally resourced some of the same cards every single time. Like, there's not even a thought of
I mean,
playing them.
in this matchup,
Well, it's not even
it might be.
that. It's just like it doesn't even make sense for me to keep it in my own. Let's
This
do this.
follower of the code feels very Spark of Rebellion coded to me. Oh wow, you can get some decent. You can get any card in my hand with that, which is pretty sweet. I think that makes the most sense for sure. Get an experience to it. I messed up here, but that's okay.
I unironically think that that is better than the Rancor, than Sonara-san, than like
Yeah, Boba Fett coming
Anything
in
else that I could play.
3, yeah,
I mean, maybe Maz if
splitting
I
3
could
damage.
get
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe I was trying to do the math in my head, and I didn't think that you could do it twice. I definitely should have given her
the shield.
the shield. Um, I messed up resourcing here.
So like my other issue is like my only other option that kind of makes sense is Maz Kanata, but the thing is I'm not really getting the discount because I'm paying um I'm paying for all of Maz basically. So I'm getting just the 2 resource discount. So I can't even grab the 7 costs underworld cards at that point. Whereas if I could just
Right.
stick the Maz and then swing, right, I have my whole resources available at that point.
I'm wondering. So I had a 3 resource card in my hand, but I resourced it instead, and I have sudden ferocity in the row. I'm wondering if I just flip and keep sudden ferocity and slap it on Quinlan. Um, because no, I think I just take the damage while I can get it. I gotta. You've got me in a bit of a bind here. These 2 cards are lethal, so
Yeah.
my Quinlan. Wait, do I even do that? No, yeah, I just claim here.
Yeah, you got me. Job at a base for 28.
Jabba the base. Jabba the base.
Yeah, I mean the action cheating, right?
Yeah, and the thought behind this deck was these are the 3 colors that Anakin played, and I think that
Yeah.
really what the Anakin leader from Twilight was missing was having both of these colors in the same deck, being able to trade up and get the fact that this can go to base is what is
Right.
I think the most insane
Yeah.
part about it.
All right.
Um,
Let's go back and look at the winning deck here. The overwhelming winning deck.
Oh, the undefeated winning
Yeah,
deck.
that's true. Shit, dude, I didn't win one game. I thought I had you for the one, but
It
I
was
don't know.
close. It was close.
I think the
Um,
combination of Jabba just not being able to, like, you don't want to keep units and then you just being able to just dismantle everything on my board. Like nothing could
yeah.
stick. So um yeah, no, I
Well,
love the action cheating. The sudden and the aggressive negotiations are just disgusting. Lots Razi is an MVP. Like good stuff.
Latch is
Like going
crazy.
wide
I
too.
like yeah, the droid bomber also coming in and dealing 2 damage. 2 damage is a pretty good amount. It's a nice little ping point. That can take out a few units or just
Right.
just splash over that last bit of damage that you need, um, or even just put 2 more damage to base if you put it on a healthy unit and then overwhelm with Saw's ability. I never got to play. I think I got to play Trip a single time
Who?
off of 000
Oh.
off
Yeah,
of
that's what I was gonna ask you.
the L3. Never saw BD1 off of those. I think those probably come out.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think 000 probably stays. I might pump them up to a 3 of just because his stats are crazy.
Well,
He threatens 7 to base just by himself. It might be
see,
a little more win more
I'm on
at
the
that point if I'm
I'm kind of on the reverse side of that. Like I don't hate splashing it with the L3, but as a one of, like you're happy to see it when you play L3 only. You never want to see it otherwise. So like if it's the one of
yeah.
and then you grab it, then you're happy and then you're probably making your deck more consistent anyway
Yeah.
instead of going
I well,
3
I'm
of, but
saying I think maybe he goes up to 3, and I think BD1 comes out.
all right.
I, like
Yeah.
I think my answer to Sentinels is to just blow them up with the units that I already have on the board, and I think collateral damage definitely comes in. The little daring raid action, being able to deal again that that 2 damage ping, and then that 2 damage to base. A little daring raid, lawless time daring raid.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of it.
Um,
I think another one that you might like too, especially since this deck is so low to the ground, is that one cost +2/+0 with Sab. So it helps that BD one.
yes,
I don't
yeah.
commence the festivities or something. Unironically has Jabba on it, so it's like slapping it in my face a little bit. But
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that makes a lot of sense here too.
That too, yeah. That is a pretty low costed card that I think definitely has a place in here. Quinlan didn't see a ton of play. He's definitely 4 is an awkward cost for this
But
deck.
yeah,
You
but
don't want to
like
play you don't want to play 1 unit on 4. Typically, you want to play 2/2 drops,
yeah,
or a 3 drop in Han Solo, or even just a 2 drop in Han Solo. But he threatens 8 to base with by
yeah, no,
himself.
that's just crazy.
Is bonkers.
One other question, or not quite, I guess it is kind of a question, is like when I'm thinking about as a red yellow aggro guy who doesn't have surprise strike or hot shot anymore. I feel like a lot of these early lists just have aggressive negotiations in them no matter what. Sans card
I think
draw,
so.
sans all that. And it's like I guess everybody is still happy with any sort of pump that they're getting from it, even if they have only 3 cards. I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it's still good enough. Is that what you were?
I
I
think
mean,
so.
because you played it against me, and I felt like it put me in check or won games or whatever. Like, so it seems like it's still fine, even if you only have a few amount of cards in your hand.
Yeah, I think that's the premier
Yeah,
pump
no, it
card
is.
now. Any deck that wants to go fast is putting aggressive negotiations in it. And it was slotted in here because of the testing that I've done on Karrabast and the testing and the deck list that I've seen around. There's a lot of card draw. People are there's a lot of Jin running around,
Yeah, I
who's
love that
also
deck so
kind of
much, man.
another mid range problem. And if people want to give me cards, or if they're whatever.
Yeah,
Or even then, I can keep it after Saw's flip turn, keep both cards, and give it a +3. I like it. I like it more so in Saw because of the action cheating.
yeah,
It's the 2 damage. The 2 damage by itself is not a ton, but the fact that I get that +2 damage from aggressive negotiations turns into +4 with Saw's ability when I
yeah,
attack with another unit, which is a much I don't know. It's a lot more runway. It
yeah.
the you saw the one game I took you from 4 damage to 26
Yeah.
damage
Like that's what I was just about to
in
say. It's like it felt like I was playing with a 20 health point base. It's like, oh, I'm fine, I'm fine. Maybe I'll win this one. Maybe we'll do the Rancor and then all of a sudden my base just has 25 on. And it's like, well, okay. Um, yeah. I like this. I mean, I'm looking for some sort of low to the ground aggro style thing, and I definitely like it
yeah.
more than the Jabba pile that I put together. So that's probably going in the bin. We got we got we got a we got something of a saw deck here, folks. So we'll see if it continues, and I
Yeah,
think
keep
we're
an eye out.
keep an eye out for it. Yeah, see if we can tweak it a little bit more, make it a little bit more spicy and more consistent. But that's probably gonna wrap it up here. I don't know if you got any final closing comments there, Aaron, but I like this kind of content. I think it's pretty fun to just kind of experiment with a bunch of different things, play against each other, and just kind of talk about our decisions and what we're doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think we should be splashing these in, maybe more frequently than we did the spoiler
Yeah.
videos, but
Well,
because these
definitely
are a
more so
little
going
easier.
forward because we don't have any more cards to talk about.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, for sure. At least once a week,
Yeah.
and if we can fit it in, maybe a couple of more. But yeah, deck is unlisted, so you should be able to use the little QR code there in the bottom right if you
Right.
guys want to check it out yourselves.
All right. All right. Well, that's what we got for you today. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you when all this time hits soon. And we'll see you probably next week with something similar to this, if I get to guess. So take care, guys.
So yeah.